I'm here with Chin and Steve. So Chin's going to start doing all the grafting on the actual game, and Steve's going to talk to us about all the features. Let's get on with the show, guys!
その日、人類は思い出した。奴らに支配されていた恐怖を。鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。
So A.O.T is a new game which is based on the Attack on Titan franchise. It's based on the anime, and it's a very popular anime both on the Western world and in Japan. It's based on the very first series, which is out at the moment. It's and you'll be playing as various characters throughout the franchise within the game.
So, which of the original characters are we going to see in the game?
Right, in this demo I can only play Eren, but there are more characters you can play. You can choose and play. And also, just to say, this is based on the first season of the anime. So yeah.
Once you get some gameplay, we can explain a bit more.
Cool. And this is the first time you're going to see this in the EU English build.
So the demo that we have at our booth will feature both the tutorial mode and the battle mode. Tutorial mode being what it says, you just go through a list of tutorials to learn the moves and learn how to best take down the giants that you're going to be slaying in the world. And so you're going to be in the city, with a huge walled city, which is meant to be preventing the Titans from attacking. And they've broken through, and now Chin's going to be playing to try and slay the Titans as they're roaming the streets. The game will feature all Japanese voice, and it's all the original voice from the series. There's no English dub, unfortunately, for those who want it. But there is English, German, and French subtitles for those in those various regions. So this is just one of the opening cutscenes from here. As you see, it follows the story. For those who are familiar with the series, it follows the story very closely. And we're at an early part of the story here. Just going to skip it.
Yes.
So here we go. So you kind of got free roam around the map, and as you can kind of see from the edge, the map's pretty big. The red bits mark where the Titans are, and you're going to be using your omnidirection to grapple and boost your way around. For boosting around, you're going to be using up your gas, and you need to make sure you're keeping tabs and replenishing your gas when you run out. Last thing you want to do is go and attack one of the beasts and run out of gas and not be able to continue your attack. So what he's doing now, he's just going to tag up with another character. And you can tag up with various characters in the world map, and they will join you in your fight. So he's just going to pick on Armin as well. There we go. So now he's linked up with these guys, and now they're going to go and attack. So he's going to go and find one of the Titans that's roaming around in the streets. Okay, that's the smoke signal. That will detect. That's one of your allies, which is requesting some help. So you want to aim for those smoke signals to complete some of your quests. You can go elsewhere if you really wanted to, but the main focus is to follow where the smoke signals are. And as you can see, his health is running down as he's heading towards. So if his health hits the rock bottom, he's dead. So right, that's one of the beasts. For those that are familiar with Attack on Titan, they will know that the only way to take one down is to slay the back of his neck. These guys can be quite ferocious. They will try and grab you. They will try and run you down. So you want to attack their limbs, things like their legs and their arms, to prevent them from doing so. That will just weaken them and give you a window of opportunity to just boost your way up and attack the neck. As you can see Chen doing now.
I was going to ask, do you have an auto target lock?
And there is a target lock, and you can move the lock where you want to aim.
Okay.
So you can just target whichever piece that you want. There's usually set pieces on each of the Titans, usually their main limbs. So as you can see, that where the white circles are, that's where you can target. And you will get your score based on how well you take it down and whether or not you miss hits. Another thing you need to do is your weapons, your swords will actually get broken as you're fighting away. And you will need to go and recover some more swords and replenish your sword and equipment, because otherwise you're not going to be able to take these guys down. It's very much like within the series, where their weapons will break, their gas will run out, and they won't be able to do what they need to be doing.
So to replenish your swords, would it be in the middle of a battle, or would you have like a rest area after the battle?
On the map, you can see there's some flashing points.
Yep.
Those white flashing points will then be areas where you can actually pick up some supplies, and you can replenish your equipment. Represented here by the white bags. And across the map, there are actually various Titans of different sizes, different levels of aggression. And once you've slain the right number, or certain ones within an area, you will then take down a special Titan, which will appear. And they're usually a lot more aggressive. That would take a lot more action, a lot more to get them down. The game also features a 4-player co-op system, which is all online. There's no offline co-op, unfortunately.
Ooh, okay.
So you can actually team up with your friends. You can take down Titans together. And that's one of the great features with here. I mean, a lot of people love to play with their friends online. So that's another one down.
So you were talking about the online facilities. Would you be able to play with randoms as well as your friends?
I'm not sure myself,
Okay.
because I haven't been. Well, we haven't got an online build at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But I believe you can. I'm sure I think there's a lobby system for you to join in with other people, as well as your friends.
Wait. And do you get extra points for any butt shots?
For any what shots?
Butt shots. As in you aim for the butt.
Well, I don't even think you could aim for the butt, to be honest. But That would be very interesting. That would make for a great point system. That was close. Yeah, I think that should be if they ever do a sequel to this, they should add that as a new targeting point.
Definitely.
I need to change my gas.
Okay, so he's run out of gas. He can't actually boost anywhere. So he's very vulnerable right now. So he needs to go and replenish that. So you got a bag right near you. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, for gas you can rest and regenerate that. Oh, you got your gas and your systems down here. And these are your allies that you've got. And you can see the what they're doing, whether they're dashing, attacking, etc. So an attack like that is actually deemed a missed hit, and that will affect your score at the end. So once you've slain the Titan, you'll get a description score as to how well you did it. Which I don't think he's got a very good one this time.
He's looking at me. It's hard.
Chin is obviously not an expert at playing this.
Well, it's just not very lucky. I'm waiting for him to catch me.
But I'd say one of the great things about this, because it follows the anime series, the first series, so closely, you don't actually have to have watched it to be able to play it and enjoy. So you can enjoy the story as you're playing along, which some other games they seem a bit more focused on you having watched the series and be familiar with characters. This you will learn the characters and learn the story as you're going along, which is cool.
That brings me to an interesting question. So, are there more than one ending in this game?
That I can't say. Well, I can't really say because I don't actually know. So it'd be something to watch out for. I have a feeling it'll be because it's so tightly close to the anime.
Yeah.
I think it'll be very much in the same perspective. Okay. There is a free mode. Yeah. So once you've unlocked characters in the game, as you're progressing, you can actually play the free mode, and you can have any of the allies join you. So those people that may have had certain fates earlier in the story, you can have them join you in a later part in the free mode. So your favorite character can always come back.
Catch me.
So he's trying to get the Titan to catch him. So a Titan will grab you, and then you gotta mash your way out of a grab. All your allies can then attack a limb and
This is bad.
get you
No,
up.
I need to run away. Wait. Where's my help? Well, as you can see, it's not an easy game.
For some people, it may not be an easy game, as Chin's discovering. This is actually the very first English build, so the first one with the English subtitles. And you guys are having it the first time on the stage here. And so we haven't actually had the build for that long, hence why Chin hasn't had a lot of practice with this. But we've seen some pretty good guys play, pretty good players over at the booth, and for those who want to give it a try, they can always come over to the A.O.T booth down the other end.
I was going to say, when Chin was grappling, it reminds me a little bit of Spider-Man, the way you're flicking all over the screen.
You're not the first to actually mention that. Someone there has been comparisons to Spider-Man. A lot of people are saying it almost feels like a spiritual successor to a Spider-Man game. I can understand it. I mean, with all the grappling and stuff, trying to traverse around the map. And it's the easiest way to get around is to use your grapple and lock on and roam around. And obviously you need to grapple to then get as much force on the back of the neck as possible. There we go, that's another one down. So he's just got this big one to take down. Yes! There we go, that was an efficient subjugation. But that was a mission success. So now we will progress a little bit further. And there's a new smoke signal on the battlefield.
Oh yes, I do. Actually, because Koei are really big on DLC, will you be having any other game title characters featured, or at least characters like Levi or Eren wearing outfits from different games?
Not different games, but new designs.
New designs? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there won't be collaborations with different games.
Yeah.
There will be the different designs. So there'll be a few costume changes. I'm not 100% sure, but I have to check. I'm sure there's pre-order bonuses in there for some costumes.
Oh, actually, good point. So when are you aiming to release the game?
The game releases on the 26th of August, so not too far from now. And the game will release on PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and Steam. So for those people we get a lot of people asking us for PC releases, so it's on Steam.
We also have a collector's edition for PS4. Now it's exclusive on shop2.net. So it has all the other cool stuff if you are a collector.
Guys, a big round of applause for Chin and Steve from Koei. Yay! Look out for the A.O.T game out August.